AVID is this program that has been integrated into Volusia County schools and a lot of other ones, that it takes children who have a lot of potential and it shows them what their potential is. So it pushes you to take high-level classes, it tells you how to take notes and how to learn, how to ask proper questions and how to act in class. So it takes kids who are earning average grades and puts them at a college level, like high school transcript by the time they graduate. And a lot of times it's implemented even as early as elementary school to make sure that they get the full benefits.
One of the most important parts of AVID is doing the tutorial request forms, and we do this every Tuesday and Thursday. Basically, you just pick a class or something that you're having trouble with and you fill out the paperwork, and you do it with a group, and the group helps you basically solve the problem or what you don't understand.
You would write your name and then you would write your AVID period and the date of the time that you're turning in this TRF. So you won't write the date that you wrote this, write the date in which the tutorial will be taking place. And for the subject, you would write the subject that you're having issues with, obviously. And then for the standard and essential question, you would write the general unit. After that, for the initial/original question, you would write the direct question that you're having trouble with. For example, if I'm having trouble with question 1, I would write the original question for that. You would write the source, page, and problem number. This is your resource. You're going to have to bring this during tutorials so that you can look back on it. For key academic vocabulary, you're going to write vocabulary words that you know already, and you would have to define them as well, relating to that question or unit. And for what I know about my question, you would write things that you obviously know and just jot that down. For critical thinking and initial question, you would write down you solving the question, and at the point that you're confused at, you would write a question mark. For identify general process and steps, you would write down the steps that it took you to solve the question, and if you did not finish solving the question during tutorials, you would finish this area. And from question from point of confusion, you would write your point of confusion, which is when you got confused. On the back, during tutorials is when you have to do this. Before the initial tutorial, you do not fill this out. For point of confusion, you would write down what the person up presenting's point of confusion is. And for work, you would show that the work that they show directly on the board and write down the steps that it took for them to get it. This is just to show that you participated in the tutorial and you weren't just sitting there. And you would write down the people who were presenting, the people who were up there showing you the tutorial.
So if you think AVID would be beneficial to you and your academics in the future, talk to your guidance counselor to see if you can get in the program for next year.